Sri N.K. Premachandran.
Thank you very much, Chairman, sir, for giving me this opportunity to discuss and take part in the debate on 4 major bills. That is Central GST, Integrated GST, and also the Union Territory GST, and the GST compensation tax bill of 2017. Sir, absolutely, we have started the discussion regarding the GST from 2005 onwards. When the UPA government was in power in the year 2015, it was announced that introduction of GST is the need of the hour, and the debate and discussion started since 2005. And we know that it is a paradigm shift in the indirect tax regime. And unfortunately, that was opposed in the year 2011 and in the year 2014. The then UPA government has brought out some legislation. Unfortunately, it is being defeated only for the political reasons by the principal opposition party. Now they are ruling and taking advantage of the GST bill at this juncture. Sir, it may kindly see that this is a structural change in the indirect tax system and the significant improvement in the indirect tax reforms also. We hope that it will definitely benefit the national economy. This tax reforms, according to me, this tax reform is well appreciated among the public at large. Why? Because it is bringing a transparency and also accountability, transparency and accountability in the indirect tax structure. And also it will be providing, or it will be benefiting in the case of tax compliance. That is why it has got much popularity among the public, and we are all hopeful that the country's indirect tax collection will be benefited. That is the hope and expectation of the people at large. But unfortunately, my apprehension, which I would like to make, that is regarding the federal structure of our Indian Constitution. Sir, Honorable Finance Minister in his opening remarks has vehemently argued for and on, that is in the first time in the Indian history, the federal structure of our country. This is the first time we have formed a true federal organization, that is the GST Council. No, how can it be? You kindly hear me. See, the minister's argument, I do appreciate the honorable minister's argument. I do appreciate the argument, because the sovereign functions of the parliament, which cannot be taken or debated by the state legislative assembly, is being given to the assembly, and the sovereign functions of the assembly or the state government can be dealt with the parliament also. That is why he has described it as a true federal organization or structural organization. But what is the real thing which has happened? You may kindly see that the constitutional powers of the state government to levy and impose tax according to their political philosophy is being abrogated by means of the GST legislations. States have the freedom to pursue their own fiscal policies, keeping in line with their divergent political policy. Unfortunately, by virtue of this GST legislation, if the state government want to raise the rate of tax, the state government has to approach the GST Council for getting the rate of tax increase. That means the fiscal autonomy or the financial powers, the constitutional rights of the state have been abrogated by means of the GST legislation. Sir, I would like to read the GST Fiscal Centralism in a Federal Polity, a book. It is a collection of articles regarding the GST in which Professor Prabhat Patnaik, he has agreed that it will simplify the procedure, rationalize of the tax structures is there, unhealthy competition among the states to lower the tax so as to attract the private investment is there. All these qualifications he is agreeing in his article. And finally, he is raising a question I would like to quote. Sir, should we sacrifice a basic future of our federalism for some unspecified benefits that may arise from the simplification and rationalization of our system of indirect taxation, unquote. Sir, the question is very, very relevant at this juncture, because federal character is the basic structure of Indian Constitution. Only because of the reason that rationalization, simplification, avoiding of unhealthy competition among the states, only because of these reasons, whether the federalism principles can be sacrificed, that is the pertinent pertinent question to be answered by the government at this juncture. And even then we all support, sir, even then we all support, because simplifying the procedure and the rationalization and unhealthy competition among the state to lower taxes being avoided or prevented, and also transparency and accountability, and also it will boost the national economy. That is why the popular support is there. We are all supporting this bill in such a way. Sir, coming to the bill, I would like to raise a very serious question. Honorable Veerappa Moily ji has raised today morning. I would like to make it very clear, sir. Article 265. Sir, Article 265 of the Constitution is very specific. That is taxes to be imposed to save by authority of law. No tax.
Please, just a minute.
Sorry. Thank you, sir. Sir, 265 says no tax shall be levied or collected except by authority of law. No tax shall be collected or levied except by authority of law. Sir, here kindly go through clause 9. Clause 9 of the bill, that is Central GST bill. CGST bill, central government shall levy and impose tax at a rate not exceeding 20%, and this will be notified by the government. Sir, please. This will be notified by the government on the advice of the GST Council. Sir, kindly see the right of the parliament, the supreme right or the legislative supremacy of the parliament is being taken away by the GST Council, and the government will notify the rate of tax. According to me, it has no value at all. Why? Because as per 260, because in the 101st constitutional amendment, we have not amended Article 265. Article 265 is there. So it means, and also after the notification, there is not even a single provision that the notification shall be laid before the parliament. Such a provision is also not there. So the right to decide the rate of tax is being vested with the GST Council. That is violation of Article 265. That is against the basic principles of our Constitution. Sir, two points within a short, 1-2 points regarding this compensation bill also. Sir, regarding that.
Conclude within 1 minute.
Pardon, sir?
Conclude within 1 minute.
Yeah. Sir, this is in the compensation bill. Sir, in the compensation bill, I would like to draw the attention of the Honorable Minister. Item number 6. Kindly see item number 6. That is, item number 1 is pan masala, tobacco, coal, aerated waters, motor vehicles. Sir, then comes any other supplies. What does it mean? Any other supplies means the government is empowered to impose or levy cess on any supply or any service. That means GST Council is getting arbitrary discretionary authority to impose cess on any items, and who will be the beneficiary? Central government will be the beneficiary. I urge upon the government to delete and omit any other supplies which is totally arbitrary and discretionary. And sir, I hope that it will benefit the nation as a whole, but unfortunately, when the reality comes, the central government is benefited more than the states. Even then, I support the bill. With this words, I conclude. Thank you very much, sir.